A handwritten note was taped to my suitcase, snapping in the breeze as if it had always belonged there. "You're not wanted here." I recognized the handwriting instantly. My sister's. Sharp, deliberate, unmistakable. I stood by the front gate in my work heels, my luggage at my side. Another note was lying on the dry grass nearby. The porch light glowed. Faint laughter drifted through the curtains. No one opened the door. No one sent a message. After spending 2 months abroad and enduring a 14-hour flight home, this was the greeting waiting for me. I didn't knock. I didn't yell. I simply stood there until something inside me shifted. Then I picked up my bags, turned around, and walked away. What nobody knew was that I owned a small apartment across town. I'd kept it hidden for years, paying for it quietly under another name. That night, I drove there. I unpacked without a word. No social media updates. No explanations. No calls. I disappeared. My family assumed they had finally pushed me out. What they never understood was that I had started emotionally leaving long before that note appeared on my suitcase. And now, I intended to show them exactly what they had thrown away. The apartment was bare and cold, but it belonged to me. I hadn't visited it in nearly a year. Back then, I was too busy helping my family, paying for renovations, covering mortgage payments, clearing my sister's debts. Every time they needed something, I stepped in. They called me dependable. They called me the one they could count on. Now they couldn't even send a text. Sitting alone at the kitchen table, I checked my phone. Nothing. No apology. No concern. No attempt to find me. That silence told me everything. Later that evening, I opened a folder hidden on my computer. Inside were 6 years of records. Every transfer, every payment, every receipt, every favor. I had saved everything. Then I picked up a phone number nobody in my family knew existed and made a call. "Darren." A pause. "I'm ready. Tell them I accept." A chuckle came through the line. "About time, Camille." I didn't laugh back, because I already knew where this road ended. 2 days later, Darren arrived in a black SUV. He handed me coffee and drove downtown without asking questions. "Your attorney is waiting," he said. As city buildings passed outside the window, I kept thinking about that note. The confidence behind it, the certainty that I had nowhere else to go. They had no idea what I'd been doing behind the scenes. For more than 2 years, I'd worked with a private development group acquiring struggling properties throughout the county. Everything was structured carefully through multiple companies. Ownership was hidden. Records were layered. No one connected them to me. Until now. "Your parents' property," Darren said, handing me a document. "The one tied to parcel 14B. I nodded. "The loan was purchased this morning." I read the paperwork slowly. Then I smiled. Not warmly. Not happily. Just knowingly. "My family taught me a lot," I said quietly. "They taught me how people take advantage. How they disappear when they're done with you." I folded the papers. Now it's my turn to teach a lesson. After that, I became invisible. I skipped holidays. Ignored birthdays. Stopped showing up completely. Online, my sister posed for photos inside my old bedroom as though it had always been hers. My mother posted complaints about an ungrateful daughter who had abandoned the family. My father acted as if I no longer existed. Fine, if they wanted a ghost, I'd be one. While they shared brunch pictures and cheerful updates online, I attended meetings. Surveyors, inspectors, attorneys, compliance officers. The reports began arriving. Foundation concerns, property issues, insurance complications. Soon, the lender started making calls. My father dismissed them. Just paperwork. He had no idea I was sitting in the same building watching events unfold. Then one morning, an official notice appeared on their gate. Final demand, 14 days. That same afternoon, my sister posted another complaint online. People are fake. Family means nothing. I read it, then scheduled something for the following week. 10 o'clock sharp. When 10 arrived, someone knocked on their door. It wasn't me. It was the city marshal. My parents answered in their pajamas. Standing outside were officers, inspectors, and legal representatives carrying an orange envelope. My mother panicked. My father argued. Neither reaction changed anything. The property had violations. Insurance coverage had issues. A critical payment had been missed. Legal action moved forward. Within the hour, they were required to leave. My sister stood barefoot on the lawn clutching her phone. "Who did this?" she shouted. That was when I arrived. A navy dress, an iced coffee in hand. Calm, collected. Their faces froze. "Camille," my father whispered. I gave a small nod. "Nothing personal," I replied. "Business." The attorney beside me explained the ownership transfer. Then I walked into the house where I had grown up. This time, nobody could stop me. Inside, years of neglect were obvious. Damaged flooring, peeling paint, stacks of unpaid notices. The place they fought so hard to keep had been falling apart for years. I moved from room to room. Every wall carried memories. When I entered my childhood bedroom, I found my old bookshelf buried beneath dust and clutter. My sister followed me. "You can't do this," she snapped. "You think this makes you better." I turned toward her. "You made this possible." Downstairs, I placed a thick file on the dining room table. Contracts, receipts, financial records, documents proving exactly how much I had invested. Records showing how I'd been removed from the company I helped build. The irony was impossible to ignore. The same corporate structures they used against me had eventually become assets I controlled. One signature at a time. One document at a time. They never expected me to learn the system. Never expected the daughter they ignored to understand business law. Never imagined I'd return holding all the leverage. Still, I remained calm. No shouting, no insults, no dramatic scenes. Just one sentence. "You taught me how to survive." The next day, the locks were replaced. Everything was handled professionally and legally. Soon afterward, my father stormed into my downtown office. His face was red with anger. The same intimidating expression that once terrified me as a teenager. This time, it meant nothing. "You're tearing this family apart," he yelled. I looked at him. I thought I wasn't part of it. My mother stood behind him. Hurt, confused, angry. "You're doing this to your own family," she said quietly. I opened my briefcase and removed a document. The same document she had signed years earlier. The one that formally cut me out of their lives. I had framed it. "You decided that long ago," I replied. Then I returned to work. No debate, no argument, no emotional speeches. Just business. The final sale of their company was completed weeks later. Assets were transferred. Clients moved to new ownership. Every transaction documented carefully. Every step reviewed by attorneys. Everything legal. Everything clean. I even paid for legal representation to make sure they were treated fairly. That was the last favor I would ever do for them. Today, they live in a small apartment. I live quietly in the city. Safe, private, at peace. Recently, my therapist asked what justice feels like. I didn't answer. Instead, I smiled, not because I defeated anyone, not because I got revenge, but because I finally understood something important. The day they told me I didn't belong there, they unknowingly gave me permission to build a life of my own. And this time, everything I built carries only one name. Mine.